for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Jorge Polanco waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next, here is Jorge Polanco as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ariz gets his lead at first, nobody out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0 delivery. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
None out, runners at first and second. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, no doubt, I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First and second now, one man out. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in safely. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep over the bullpen and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left, number 14 on the season, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
That is pitch. The third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gio Urshela goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
3 runs already home here. Very weakly on the ground. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Kauffman Stadium. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. John Gant gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate now, Bo Jackson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 302 is the average coming in, 17 home runs, and 36 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Royals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Andrew.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got the average up to 307 here. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders
Batting
square,
fifth,
his hands inside the
the
baseball, and was
designated
able to fight off
Ryan.
a good, nice executed
Raw.
pitch for a knock.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Braun.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
3-1 to him now. Benintendi is off at first with 2 away. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position
The
to
left
deal
fielder,
with.
Eddie Rosario.
So next to bat will be Eddie Rosario. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Royals 1.
I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that, he say.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He'll start
Leading
things
off for
out
the
in the
Twins,
top half of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be
Cave.
playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And, guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Sanchez, the former Yankee, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Jackson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth. The left fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. first pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
One and one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. And now in the box, Tim LeCastro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. LeCastro, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And there's one down now.
Batting in, the first baseman.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
In now, Michael Harris. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. 3-1 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Astudillo is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Harris leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 3-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is foul right side. One out and a runner on second base. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Bobby Witt.
And now Bobby Witt Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping up is Luis Arias, really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits and 11 trips. First pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jackson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Next, it'll be Jorge Polanco. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now the 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Pitch is popped up. Witt has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be Gavin Lux.
The shortstop, Gavin Lux.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Pitch on the way.
Ball. Down.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and
Now
trying to
batting,
protect
center
before the ball
fielder.
even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't
Jackson.
even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Bo Jackson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
Nope.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And that one yanked just foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So stepping in is Andrew Benintendi. He singled in his first AB. Here it comes.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's the 0-1.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Swing and a liner.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And he will not make the play. It's off his glove. Benintendi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Byron Buxton, as we begin the top of the 4th, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ball 2, Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And That won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's
Now
really
batting.
struggled with his
Third
command in
baseman.
this game, no
Gio
doubt about it. But to make things worse,
Urshela.
he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit, making him 1 for 2 in this one. And now this is bobbled in left.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage,
Up next
2
for
strikes
Minnesota,
against the batter.
the right
He's going to have
fielder,
to put that in the
Max
memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
At the plate now, Jake Cave, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He
Now
was
batting.
cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Next to hit, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pickoff throw to third. Runner back safely. Now the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Twin strand a pair, and it's still 3-1. Randy
attention,
Dobnak
please.
will come out and take
Now
the ball
pitching
here
for
as he'll be
Minnesota.
making his 15th
Number
appearance of the
68.
year.
Randy Dobnak.
Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder,
For the
Eddie
Royals.
Rosario.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the AB now. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Rosario, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
And stepping in, Tim LeCastro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Stepping in now, Michael Harris, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
To the plate now, Williams Astudillo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop. Harris, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now to the plate, here is Alex Kirilloff. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here it comes. lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. To first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box, Luis Arias. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And it's 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Not a
Now
lot
batting.
you can do with that
The
pitch.
first
That
baseman,
fastball just
Jorge
ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next, it'll be Jorge Polanco. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the
Leading up
catcher,
for the
Williams
Royals.
Astudillo.
The catcher, Williams.
First offering.
Astudillo.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
0-1 count. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Bobby Witt.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Bobby Witt Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
1-1, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're
Now
making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. Kirilloff finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. KC down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Fastball well outside.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Byron Buxton stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that